All right, yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Alpha Delete, and today we are starting a new Stellaris game here with the Stellaris Galactic Paragons DLC. I cannot wait to look at some of the new features, and hopefully I can show them off to you in this run today. And so we are starting the Commonwealth of Yang playthrough. I think we got everything good to go. Yo, Terrible Hamster here bright and early. I saw those emotes earlier. Finally got the stream going, but let's take a look at some Galactic Paragons DLC. And so I thought something was broken. Oh, nope, only for a moment, but it has been fixed now. Let's start a good old new game. And so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We got lots of empires that we have made in the past. We're gonna keep them in this game. Tier, welcome to the stream. Sorry, we had a little bit of a technical difficulty getting that last stream set up, but now everything is good to go. Let's take a look at the Commonwealth of Man. And so this is going to be the empire that I'm playing with today. And if you guys have played this game before, you probably know about this empire, but if not, we're going to take a look at it. And so a couple of things that we're going to start with here is just changing up some small things and doing some tinkering with the empire here. But right now I'm just kind of skimming through here. Oh, and again, guys, I see the city appearance. This user interface is a little different now. And so I feel like red definitely complements. I need more red, or dark looming red. Here we go. Room 9. Add this one to your Commonwealth of Man background to make it look a little bit more intimidating. Now, guys, we're going to look at one of the first new features that I want to take a look at in this game here. There it is. Under one rule. We have a new origin. If you've been following the dev diaries, you already know about this, but under one rule says, amidst violence and hardship, this civilization was unified by a single leader, consolidating power through the representation of weaker factions. They have now become a fierce advocate for science and technological advancement. Now, in the aftermath, an uneasy peace has descended, but peace rarely lasts. All right, so the effects of this origin says that we start with a powerful legendary leader, we gain access to unique ruler traits based on the empire's ethics, and we strengthen your ruler's position to gain new traits and additional bonuses. Now, we could, it says, or build a strong state apparatus that might surpass the ruler's legacy. Start with a resilient and long-lived species. There it is.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Yo, Gary, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. We are looking at Stellaris Galactic Paragons here, and we're just getting started. We're looking at the under one rule origin. This is the new origin that just came out. Tier says each civic gets a leader bonus. Nice. Nice. Tier Hamster says, oh, yeah. Right on. Yeah, appreciate it. You got a key? Nice. Yes. We are playing some Stellaris Galactic Paragons here, and we're looking at the new origin under one rule. And it's starting us off with some juicy things that I think personally complement the Commonwealth of Man very well. All right, so for our governing ethics, just saw I was live. How is it? We're actually just getting started, Momo. And so yes, we're just looking at our new origin we just picked. We have the Commonwealth of Man here. They have the xenophobe and fanatic materialist or militarist trait, or ethic in this case. So I'm going to be curious here. I usually don't play with these more aggressive empires here, but we're gonna be doing some bad stuff in this game here today. For authority, we do have dictatorship. So you hope I have fun with the raid and have fun with the new DLC. Gary, thank you for the raid again, and have a wonderful rest of your evening. I'll go prime up some stuff and get back when you start. Right on, yes. We're just gonna be looking at some background stuff here before we start our game. We have, yes, a dictatorship authority. And for my civics here, I'm just gonna skim through here. I see a new one. Kind of behind my noggin here. This is the Crusader spirit, and it says that the lack of guidance creates weak minds, which easily succumbs to corruption and plunge into descendants. This society has assumed the self-imposed mantle of bringing enlightenment to masses through aggressive pro-cytalizing. And so, yeah. This gives us some admirals starting with zealot traits, generals starting with the crusader traits, and we can only use liberation war policy. Yeah. I'm not trying to liberate, I'm trying to conquer this run. Let's look for another one. Here goes another new civic here. Heroic Past. Now, this one says that the legendary heroes of the past inspired the civilization's young people to achieve the extraordinary. As role models, government officials are expected to embody these ideals. Now, this effect gives my leaders a starting trait of +1, an extra 25% leader experience gain, and a negative maximum leader maximum trait. And so, yeah, you got to watch out for those negative traits there, but it does have some pretty good ones. It allows for the unlocking of the council position, the Grand Storyteller, and right above my noggin here, you can see these modifiers from that civic. Now, I'm going to skim through here. Here's another one, the Pompous Purist. Wow. And so, guys, yeah, if you've been following the dev diary, some of these you can look at through there, and I'll try to post a link to where the dev diary started for this run, or for this DLC. But yeah, Vaults of Knowledge, this is another good one. I'm honestly kind of torn right now, since we are going down the fanatic militarist ethic here. I'm going to skim through here, and I want to see if there is something for my if I have something for like a general or an admiral. Oh, what's going on here? I can't see the eager explorers. It looks like it's for a scientist, though. It's like kind of choppy there. Let's see. All right, so the Crusader Spirit is available for admirals and generals. The only thing is I don't want to be limited to Liberation Wars. And so I might hold off on that one. Let's see here. Oh, and I can't see the Barbaric Despoilers. I don't know if this is just this just came out, or this is supposed to come out tomorrow, so there might be some things like this that may happen, but yeah, I can't see that one exactly. We're just gonna have to go with the ones that we have now, which, you know what, I'm okay with it. Nationalistic Zeal and Distinguished Admiralty. And both of these can be applied to admirals. And so let's go ahead and hit next here. We're gonna go to
This channel is now under military control. Obey all instructions transmitted here and report any insurgent activity to the nearest occupation officer. Have a nice day.
Sounds good. I like that voice. It's kind of soothing. The Commonwealth of Man is now going to be the Commonwealth of Yang. And outside of that, we're going to look at one more thing here that I have to see it. I have to see it. Sydney Beauclair is my ruler, my starting ruler. You know what? Let's change that around. We're going to name this guy, how about... What's a good name for a ruler? Someone give me a good name in the chat, and I'll name it as my first ruler in Stellaris Galactic Paragons here. Has to be something good. Actually, you know what? I think I got it. Give me something more original. But Defugal, welcome to the Galactic Paragon stream. Let's see here. Theodore Zuma. Okay. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. So no offense, Defugal. I just wanted something a little juicier. All right, I can save you for a scientist ruler later on. How about that? Theodore Zuma. That's juicy. Theodore. All right, so for my character here, let's see here. We're gonna give him a. Oh, I can change his eye colors. I think you could have done that before. How about Defugal McFugal? I like it. I like it. But yeah, we're just getting our game started here, and I'm trying to figure out. Here we go. This is what I was wanting to do. I wanted to change the drip, and there's nothing red. This is the closest we can get to red. I like it. It's like a collar. DJ Truthsayer, welcome to the stream. How you doing, guys? Hopefully you're all having a wonderful Monday. We have our Theodore Zuma here, who is alive and well, our new ruler. We have the new origin under one rule that's going to complement Mr. Theodore. And outside of that, I think we're just going to keep things be. And so we got our ruler appearance set. Philosopher at large. Yes, hello everyone. Welcome. We're going to go ahead and select our ruler traits next. And this is pretty neat because there's 4 different leader classes. Each leader class, and some may have some of the same traits. Some might have some different ones that pertain to their class in particular. In this case here, we're gonna go with an admiral, but just to show off some of the new classes here, you can actually switch between either general, scientist, governor, or in this case here, admiral. using any of the new civics. I'll go back and show those in just a second. Well, we're gonna get our leader organized here. All hail the Truthsayer. Yes, yes. And so let's see here. We have a couple of options. We have the Fleet Organizer, which appears to increase naval capacity. We have the Warlike. It increases ships' weapons damage. Okay, okay. I think I kind of like the Warlike, though. I like them both. We have Charismatic. And each of these have different empire effects as a whole. And so I think before, leaders used to, if you had like a scientist, they would have some modifiers that impact the game in different ways. But in this case here now, my ruler is going to be impacting the empire as a whole. And so look at this. The general leader class has the Spycraft trait, and this increases infiltration speed and decreases operation cost. And so, yo, Barely Bread guys, what's going on here? We're gonna be trying to we're gonna go back to Admiral for now, but we're gonna look back at the traits here and show off some of my, or not my traits, but my DJ Truthsayer want to see some of the new civics we're gonna be using. Oh, is this new thingy out already? No, it's out tomorrow, but I'm gonna be playing it a little early today, and so I'm fortunate to have been given this, and I'm going to do the best I can to show it off to you guys, and hopefully you guys enjoy and are looking forward to some of these newer features as much as I am. And so, Fleet Organizer, we're going with it. I like having extra naval capacity. We're gonna go back to my origin just really quick and just show off some last things of my government before we get our game started. But under one rule, again, this is the new origin that we're starting with. There it is. It's beautiful. It's reminding me actually of, it's giving me, and DJ Truthsayer would like this, it's giving me Foundation vibes, or even like kind of like Dune, just some of the mega structures. Like, it's kind of hard to see, but it looks like it's something that like a leader would be speaking on. And it looks so massive and intimidating. And so I really like that a lot. For our ethics, or no, our civics, this is what you want to see. I'm gonna keep this kind of set to the Commonwealth of Man, what they usually have for their civics, but some of them are a little bit harder for me to see. See, it's kind of like, it's doing that right now, so I don't know if that's just like something going on with the game. Some I can see, some I kind of can't right now. Like, see the Eager Explorers, this one's kind of doing the same thing too. And so I'm just keeping it set to these for now. It's very Germany 1939. No comment. Foundation, like Selden's Time Bolt, you mean? Yes, yes. Looks like Terra a bit, like Terra Invicta? But yeah, so we got all of our stuff set here. Now there's something going on with my traits. For some reason, I cannot pick this Fleet Organizer trait. I wonder why that is. From what I've heard, I can get very Warhammer 30K. Oh. I have some Warhammer friends in the Discord, and so I think I kind of got that reference. Oh, Terra 40K, there we go. Yeah. Just massive structures displaying all kinds of power. So I have one trait point left, and I'm going to try to, the Inspired General. I wonder if that was like a class-specific trait that I had that I couldn't have my Admiral have. But the Inspired General says that it increases fleet command limit by 10, naval capacity by 5, and ship starting experience. Wow. Also, is it E-Kill? Thank you for the follow and welcome to our Stellaris stream. I now grant you the status of Alpha, the energy of Yang, and the ability to delete all elites. Thank you for the follow. And guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching the VOD and welcome to our Stellaris stream here. And so let's go ahead and select this Inspired General trait. There it is. Cool. We can pick this. We'll have to go back to our traits one more time. And I think now, yeah, since we have that origin here, I don't know if it's, I feel like it's the origin, but now we have this perfected genes trait. And so I'm going to have to drop one of my other traits off. Oh, you think the first one is for, yeah. So I caught on to that for a second, right on notes here. So yeah, we got this perfected genes here, and it says millennia of eugenics and wars have led to the creation of an extremely resilient species. I like it. The origin adds the trait. Nice. Yeah, so perfected genes here, it says that this gives my leaders an increased 25-year lifespan, and it decreases their experience gain by 15%. Definitely giving me Foundation vibes. All right. Just these leaders that live for a long time. And it seems like each new leader just becomes a little bit more cynical, or more cynical. Is that the right word? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's been hard not to just like be so excited about all this. Oh man, hey, Truthsayer, if I don't catch you later on in the stream, have a wonderful rest of your evening, and thank you for stopping by today. That's what I like about it, Rin Momo. That gives me the Empire vibes from Foundation. I know, it's giving me the, oh, what did they call them? Didn't they call them like, they had a name for the, like the clone guys, and I can't remember it now. All right, and so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and drop one of our traits here. And you know what? I might go with the nomadic. I'd rather have adaptive so that I can hopefully find more planets. And there we go. Lure feels very the ever-consuming tide. It does. All right, next up, we got our planet. We got everything set to go, guys. We're gonna save this empire. And then we're gonna hit done. For our galaxy size, we're keeping this small galaxy shape spiral, 10 AI empires, which we are gonna be running with more the custom-made empires once again. We have one AI empire. Yes, yes. Genetic dynasty. What are you referring to, Tyr? And then for the most part, the rest of these are going to be the same. All crisis types. I turned down the hyperlane density and I try to make my galaxy a little bit smaller so that we can get through these runs a little bit faster. Iron Man mode is on. Oh, and Channy Penguin. Hey, I saw you earlier. Sorry, there was a lot going on in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Also, my favorite faction in 40K is, wait, 1 second, I have transmission incoming. Am I open to, oh, yeah, more custom empires, just only one per game, though. If you guys want to create a custom empire, I'll be dropping a link to my Discord in the comments below. Here's a link to it now as well. And here we have it, the Commonwealth of Yang. And so under one rule, this is a new origin, and it says that more than a century has passed since the Great Ark ship, I'm just going to call this the Chrysler, carried 250,000 of our ancestors from distant Earth to the garden world we have come to know as Unity. That is my homeworld right now. That is what is behind my noggin right here. Planet Unity. And so after a long and perilous journey, the colonists rejoiced when they first saw sunlight again from a foreign star. And so we got this new world here. We're living on it. Yeah. Kind of like Noah's Ark, only it had like 1 billion of us on it. And so the early years were difficult. Citizen militias were formed to fight off the lethal alien wildlife that we found ourselves sharing our new home with, and cultivating the terrestrial crops that had been proven harder than imagined. Yet for this challenge we overcome, we became stronger. Stronger. It's a flower, right on. I couldn't say the name, so I thought of Chrysler, like the car. Once this new world has been tamed, our numbers grew exponentially. The last few decades have seen great leaps in technology, and we are now, finally, ready to reach out and reclaim the stars from whence we came. It is time to begin the Commonwealth of Yang. And guys, our Galactic Paragons journey is just getting started here. The first thing that we are going to look at is our government tab. And so over here on the left side, we are going to click on this bad boy here and check it out. We got a level 4 ruler right off the back. Now, if you pick the other origins, your ruler is going to be a little lower level. I don't know if it's 1 or I don't know what the other ones are, but yeah. This is our new government tab. Hive Mind Yang Win. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, hey, I would like to see what they look like with this new government tab, or like a Gestal Consciousness. I want to see what theirs looks like. And so, yeah, now we have the Grand Marshal, which is my ruling character, Mr. Theodore Zuma. We have Bao Zhao. Can I change their names? Please, let me change their names. We'll go to the leader tab here in a bit. And then we have Aline Futterman. Aline Futterman. And so these are 3 members of our, what do we call this? Is this just my government tree? Sure, my council, my group of people. Bao Zhao. Bao Zhao and Aline Futterman. I thought Theodore Zuma was a good name, but these names they're on par with what we're going with right now. And so let's take a look at some of the traits. Let's take a look at our ruler here. And like I said, we are at level 4 out of 10. So 10 levels here. He has the perfected genes, which it has a negative modifier, but he has a couple of other ones as well. And if you want to look at this, it's all there. Cool. He has the luminary trait, which this gives him that extra 40 years of leader lifespan. He gets a 1.5 stability modifier, and he gets 3% more unity from jobs. Yeah, don't get me started on some Dynasty Warriors. That was one of my favorite games growing up. Inspired General, and this one we looked at earlier, and so this trait is going to stay with Mr. Theodore. And our he has a leader trait. This is the Politician Tier 2, or just Politician 2. And so this starts the Counselor experience gain. He gets 15% for that, and then he gets a 5% faction approval. On top of that, we have what are called agendas. And so reminding me that I need to download the Sci-Fi Age of Wonders again. Ooh. Oh yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people talking about that game in the past couple of streams. Infinite Opportunities, guys, right now is my current agenda. And it says that 26 months before the agenda is ready to launch. But what this will do is it'll last for 10 years, increasing my pop's happiness by 10%. And right now the initial modifier is 4% for that citizen pop happiness here. Now, if I wanted to, I could open up my edicts. I could check these out as well. Right now, our diplomatic stance, all this stuff is just kind of set to what we would normally have it just set to in the beginning of the game. Expansionist, we have unrestricted wars, oppressive vassalage, and so we're going to be playing, while we are set to expansionist, more of a belligerent kind of play style. But yeah, we've looked at our government tree. Now let's look at our technology. And what's really cool about this is instead of having multiple scientists researching different categories, now we just have the head of research, Mrs. Aline Futterman here, who also has the carefree trait. This increases anomaly research speed by 25%. And so one thing that I haven't looked at, I want to see how science ships work. I want to see if they require a scientist to operate them, or if not. We'll look at that in just a second. But let's go ahead and start with getting our technology research. And before we do that, let me zoom out of the galaxy and see where we are starting at. And so here we are on the bottom left side of this 3-spiral galaxy. And right away, I'm looking around, not so bad. In our last playthrough, we started with the common ground origin that had me pinched in. It's nice to be able to take in a breath of fresh air and be able to see some other systems around my borders that we can work with. And oh, nice. So yeah, I'm clicking on my science ship here, and my head of research, I believe, is in control of this science ship. Now, once we build the second one, I'm going to see if she's still going to be in control of that second science ship. But right now, she is in charge of my technology research, as well as my science ships traveling through the galaxy. And so first things first, we're going to go with some, let's just go with quantum theory for now. You know what? Never mind. I take that back. I'm going to go with blue lasers. And then for society, let's see. I'm kind of lacking on food right now. Go with the hydroponic farms. Actually, I don't even have any kind of star bases. And so maybe we'll hold off on that and go for more biodiversity studies. And then for engineering technology, maybe we could sneak in some geothermal fracking. Yeah, we got 4 miners right now, and so maybe we could, yeah, we should probably go for that. Engineering technology is coming up next, and there it is. For some reason, Siri thought I was talking there. All right, and so we got all of our technology good and set to go. Next up, the game has not started just yet, but we're gonna go ahead and start having our scientists survey around and finding some systems that we can expand our borders to. And so for starters, we're just going to go ahead and begin surveying this cluster here. For my construction ship, we'll go ahead and begin building a... Actually, let's go to Planet Unity really quick. Planet Unity has a... Oh, nice. They have this little icon here on the right side of the outliner user interface, and it has a flag, which I'm going to imagine probably represents that this is my empire's capital. But we'll see if other planets have that same icon as well. And it's saying that it's getting a governance level because it's one, I'm going to imagine, system from my governor. And so it says here that planet governance level is determined by the skill of the planet or sector governor, whichever is highest. And so right now, Mr. Hamza Gorbani, we'll name this one after Fugal. Fugi will be our first ruler or our first governor of our planet Unity here. But yeah, I mean, you already have that icon on the planet autonomy type in the outliner. Yeah, that is true too. I'm not sure what that could mean. The Fugal make Fugal? Copy that. There we go. All right, so yeah, we got our, let's see, we got our planet here. We got our scientists moving around. Let's get our game started. He's the Scottish cousin, nice. Oh yeah, so we got our leaders here as well. And this is another new little tree, or another different looking tab now. We used to have a leader tab that looks a lot different than this. And so what I'm seeing right now is that you can look at your leaders, whether they are in special categories. You can see leaders that you can recruit as well. But we're just gonna keep this on all for now. And man, this just looks so freaking cool. I'm not gonna lie, I am really digging this. So here's our Grand Marshal, Theodore Zuma. And it says here that Theodore Zuma is a militarist admiral from the continental world of Unity, where he previously held the position of ship weapons officer. Nice. Nice. And this looks awesome. This looks really cool. The Minister of Defense, it says that he has no orders right now. And I'm wondering, is he currently... Oh, he is. He's already an admiral for my fleet there. And so, yeah, going back to our leaders here. Nice. Shows their age, their ethic, and their home planet. Here goes Defugal, McFugal. Oh, I did that all wrong. My bad. But yeah, here he is, looking good. Wow. And so each of our leaders here, and then you have, if you go down a little bit further, you can actually see all of the recruitable leaders that you could add to your leader pool. Yeah, sorry, bro, I butchered your name. I'll fix it later on, though. But there are some new traits here like this. Oh, okay, aggressive, we've seen before. Aggressive, unyielding, a capitalist. Oh. Yo, a capitalist increasing monthly energy credits by 8? Nice. Inspiring. Army logistics. Wow. And so yeah, lots of different looking traits here. We have the trader trait, carefree, we have a trickster. And so yeah, but my main leader right here, man, this just really puts a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? It adds more stakes to your rulers now because of these traits here. And I really like this a lot. And so Inspired General, yeah, we've already seen our main ruler here, Mr. Theodore, but he's sweet. There it is. After that, we have Contacts, which we've seen before. We have a Market tab down here, which I think we've already had before, but I might be wrong on that. A Traitor. Cool. And I'm just checking to make sure I'm not missing anything else here. But yeah, so far, the tabs look great. We have a new fleet management looking tab here. Actually, this kind of looks more the same, but looks like there's something different. I think they switched the sides where you create a new type of ship. And so speaking of ships, let's head to our fleet management. Wait, so is ship design here? I'm looking for ship design. Oh, here it is. So it is a part of this fleet management and ship designer. They're in the same tab. Just gotta hover down here and click on that. And for our Corvette, we're going to make a new design, a Picket Corvette. And let's just add the flak batteries. And we'll add some kinetic weapons. Actually, did my other design have... I'll check and see if my other design had the kinetic weapons as well. If so, then we'll change that to lasers. We'll auto-complete this design, make this the second type of ship. And there it is. Save it. Oh yeah, so that one does have kinetic weapons as well. This one will just change these to lasers. All right, and so there we go. We got lasers, we got flak batteries, we got all kinds of goodies here. And man, feels good to have a different kind of Corvette there now. And so if we go to our fleet manager now, we can do what we always do. Build a second design. And I was pretty sure I named that second design, yeah, the Naiad 2. Oh, here it is. Okay, cool. So we got one class there and two classes. Bingo. We'll come back to this when I have the alloys to add and reinforce my fleets. Let's get up out of here. And now we are going to continue our game. And so the hunt for the Hyacinth, it says that we have found no traces of the 4 ARC ships that passed through the wormhole before the Chrysler arrived at Unity. Now, one ship, the Hyacinth, was scheduled to make the passage after us. And then the, I can't even say this word. I got to figure out how to say it. Yo.
What is your profession?
Yo, Haddling, thank you for the raid and welcome to our Stellaris Galactic Paragons first look. We are playing with the Commonwealth of Yang and we are trying to just check out some of these wonderful new features with the new DLC that comes out tomorrow. And so, yeah, right on. Hopefully the stream went well. What were you playing today? And so, yeah, we have a situation here that's going down. So with our new origin, we originated from another planet. And we pretty much were like Noah's Ark. We had this massive ship that had all of our species on it, colonized a new world, and over time we had to adapt to the planet, take over the world. Now we're trying to explore the galaxy again. With our Origin 2, we start with a much stronger ruler. Oh, nice. How are you liking it? Did you try the new Origin out? What did you think? Anything interesting happen in your game? But wonderful. And everyone from Haddling's community, welcome. I'm Alfie Delete. I play lots of Stellaris and other Paradox Interactive games. Today, like I said before, we are trying out the new Galactic Paragons Stellaris DLC. And continuing with our situation here, it says that assuming that the Hyacinth survived the passage and made it to our galactic neighborhood, the ARC ship has so far failed to establish contact with us. It must be a good idea to search nearby systems for signs of its presence. And so it looks like here that we had multiple ARC ships going around trying to colonize other planets, and it looks like now some of them might have lost track and maybe went to a different world. The Civic I've been waiting for multiple years. What Civic is that? I tried out Letters of the Marquis. Wait, what? What is this Civic you're speaking of? Also, Difficult, thank you for hanging out in the YouTube channel as well. And so indeed, make it so we will begin this system here, or we will begin this situation, this event chain, and we'll follow that along the way as we go through it. And so keeping our game going here, I have my science ship first going into the system to find out what's going on. We need to find worlds. We need to find apparently a couple of other ARC ships. Hopefully they survived, like my ship has. And speaking of planets, let's go back to Planet Unity here. Right on, my friend. Right on. Oh, it's a Megacorp Civic. Interesting. I haven't played with Megacorps in a while, but I may need to go back. But yeah. Guys, let's start with adding a district first. Something I'm looking at right now, I see that we are losing consumer goods. And that's okay. ARPA AI, yes, this is new DLC for the upcoming Stellaris Galactic Paragons that comes out tomorrow. We just got a early look at it here today. And we've already tinkered around with our leaders. Now I just need some more minerals so that we can build another building on my planet here. But yeah, everyone, welcome to the stream. I see we're starting to get some folks here. We are just getting this thing started. And I think that should be enough. We got the Yut Empire. And so even though some of these situations that come up may not be related to the new DLC, I still like to read through these. I love looking at these situations here and trying to follow them. It's going to be a 1 hour and 30 minutes long exactly. That's strange. Yeah, so we have recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization, and our scientists think that they inhabited this region of the stars roughly 6 million years ago. All right, based on the age of the artifacts. Now, aliens called themselves the Yut and appear to have been very large and flat anthropod analogs. Now, it seems a single individual could reach a length of nearly 100 meters as an adult, and it was apparently exceedingly rare for more than 2 or 3 Yut to travel aboard the same starship. And so that is interesting. And we're going to begin that Yut situation a little bit later on. But back here on planet Unity, so my governor, let's see, he has that trader trait. And let's see, what are you good at, my guy? He increases trade value. Okay, so that's probably why my trade value right now is sitting at about 33. But that's not what we want right now. I like to kind of keep my resources out of the negatives here. I know some people kind of just go all in on one type of thing here, but in this case, I think I might go with a civilian industry, or maybe I'll go with a instead. Dang, both of these are going to burn some of my minerals. But yeah, we'll go with an industrial district first. I just need 55 more minerals. And so now my pops they're talking about contact with other aliens. And there's a buzz going on through my cities. Here we have another sign of precursors. We'll leave that be for now. And for first contact protocol, we're going to say we must ward off those who threaten us. All right, and so now I should have enough minerals. Back to my homeworld here. Let's finally go ahead and get this industrial district off. And I think what I'm going to start with, we did this in our last run. I'm going to build some more tech worlds just for starting off. And then we'll start getting our, first things first though, we're going to get those consumer goods up so that we can support the upkeep of our research labs. And so that'll be finished here in a little bit. In the meantime though, look at this system, 12 minerals. That is pretty nice. That is actually very nice. And so we'll go ahead and get to work on maybe claiming that system here in a bit. And one thing I like to do is I try not to have my scientists cross the same system multiple times, but that's going to have to happen here. Yo, Northern Sky, good to see you as well, my friend. Welcome. We are taking a look at the new DLC for Galactic Paragons right now. And right now we're in the early game. We're kind of breezing through. We're starting to find some more, looking around for more worlds here. I'm going to turn the speed down really quick so that I can knight our new follower here, Nova Galaxy 420. I now grant you the status of Alpha, the energy of Yang, and the ability to delete all elites. Thank you for the follow, and welcome to our Stellaris stream, where we are trying to conquer the galaxy with the Commonwealth of Yang. And so we have found a hijacked fleet. What is this all about? The Fist of God. What is this? And so centuries ago, a group of radical priests and their devoted followers on planet Unity have broken away from the established regions to form their own church. Traitors. We have traitors. Do I mean vassals? What was I referring to? What are you referring to? I don't know what I said. But yes, oh my goodness. These extremists call themselves the Fist of God and have been responsible for many atrocities and acts of terror over the world. Oh, vassalize the galaxy? Yes. Conquer, vassalize, all that jazz. We want everything, okay? Although they have kept a low profile in modern times, we recently learned that many of their agents have infiltrated our military, and these renegades have secretly been diverting resources to the construction of a small fleet of starships at a hidden facility on planet Unity, my homeworld. And so when their treachery was revealed, the cultists blasted into orbit on their ships and fled to Tumbleweed. They must be stopped. All right, and so we have some radical priest in my home system. This DLC out yet? Not seeing it. It comes out tomorrow. I got a little early access to it. And so yeah, just showing off some of the goodies. And here we are about to attack their fleets. And so just getting a little early target practice and the promise. This looks like a new situation, guys. So our Grand Marshal and our ruler, Mr. Theodore Zuma, put an end to our internal strife and brought about the unification. He came to power on a platform of patriotic unity and imperialism, promising to lead us into the stars and create a grand galactic empire. Today, our people grow impatient and descendant voices question our leadership abilities. The Council has prepared several 40-year plans that will put these doubts to rest and propel us into the next age of our species. Nice. I'm still behind. One, need to get first contact. Look, don't feel behind because first contact just came out like a month ago, and we're already getting Galactic Paragons now, and so it's literally back to back, just DLCs releasing, and so it might seem like a lot to keep up with, but I'm pretty sure a lot of Stellaris players feel that way right now, and it's a good thing. It is a wonderful thing. Let's get to work. And so this situation will now unlock the Unifying the Promise agenda, which improves ethic-based agendas for the duration of the Unifying Promise situation. This begins the Unifying Promise event chain. Nice.
New sit rep.
And so if we go back to our government here, we have the infinite opportunities, and we have 9 months before this agenda is ready to launch. Hey, I'm all for it. I want to do this to me. Uh-oh. All right, so yo, let's go back to my shipyard here. And another cool thing too, I'm just now getting to see is, so are you playing as the Commonwealth now? The cleansing of Xenos begins. Hey, Xenon, we're gonna see. But welcome to the stream. How you doing? We're just looking at now the army builder. And so this is going to be a part of your shipyard. And here's the tab here. It's a new tab, but still, you know, same armies. Okay, but yeah, when you build them, they're still made on your planets. So I was actually kind of curious about that. Now, I don't know if you can designate an army to be created on a specific planet. When we get a little bit further on into the game, we'll check that out. But yeah, now that tab there is on your shipyards. And so let's go ahead and, all right, Planet Unity. Yeah, we have this industrial district on the way. We got a little action here going down between 2 fleets. We've also discovered exotic gases nearby. And yeah, we're just taking out some radical priests right now that are commanding probably some stolen ships here. While that is going down, let's go back to our shipyard here. And right away, I'm going to get another science ship because I want to see something. I want to see if I need to recruit another scientist to command my science ships, or if only my one leader can command all of my science ships. Now, the cultist ship has been disabled, and our valiant space forces have skillfully disabled a ship in the cultist armada. Now, it is mostly intact, and we are picking up faint signs of life from inside the hull. Once we have eliminated all threats in the immediate vicinity, we should conduct a boarding operation to secure any survivors. They may be able to tell us more about the ultimate motives of the Fist of God, the Radical Priest. And so prepare the breaching charges. And now we begin the project, board the cultist ship. I believe we need to have some military fleets in orbit there. And, oh yeah, that battle's still going on. And so let's crank our speed up just a little bit here. And yeah, this system, holy moly. 12 minerals, 2 exotic gases. Even though it has no planet just yet that we've seen, that is going to be a top priority. We have the Habitable World Survey, which I'm pretty sure I've gotten the situation in my past, like 20 runs here. Yes, we will commend initiative there. And for my first tradition, here we have it. What do we go with? What do we start with? Ooh, aptitude. Yo, guys, we got some new traditions here, or a new tradition that we can see so far. Aptitude says that our empire can truly prosper under the guidance of strong leaders. This will unlock the agenda, leadership conditioning, and this decreases leader upkeep by 25%. Not bad. Not bad. With how important leaders look to be right now, I could see that being pretty solid. It says here that finishing this tradition will give me 1 starting trait for my leaders, 1 extra starting trait, and of course a ascension perk. Down here below, I see there is another tradition, statecraft. Now, statecraft says that a powerful council allows for our empire to be more responsive. and this gives me an extra 20 edicts fund. And so both of those seem pretty good, but I think I might come back to those a little bit later on. For now, I'm gonna probably try to play this. I'm gonna try to play this a little bit in my safe feelings here, and go with the expansion one first. Like I said, right now we haven't seen any signs of life, no signs of planets either. Expansion will start us with. Actually, you know, I'm gonna read through some of these because I don't know if any of these traditions or anything might have been changed. But here it says, we must expand our civilization to new systems and planets or risk eventual extinction. Yes. Yes to that. This unlocks the agenda, superior colonies. Wow. And it says that colony development speed will be increased by 25% if we adopt this tradition. Wow. And so all of these, I'm going to imagine all of the traditions now will have maybe new adoption effects. And so the agenda superior colonies has now been unlocked. Let's go back to our government tab here. And right now I have it set to infinite opportunities. Let me go to Planet Unity. Is that working very well? My pops don't look too happy right now. And I'm pretty sure it's because I have, a clerk worker job that is not being filled right now, which is not the end of the world. I'll have 2 more housing. This is also going to give me artisan jobs too. So that'll temporarily fix that. But yeah, cool stuff. All right, so we have a second science ship, and it looks like the question I was asking before, if one ruler can command all of the science ships, has been answered here. I am going to have to acquire another leader. And so let's open up the leader assignment. Oh. So rulers, or leaders in this case, can be assigned to different ships. And so right now, my head of research is currently assigned to survey systems. And it looks like I'm going to have to recruit another scientist in order to, command another ship. Cool stuff. I like how you said there might be something new, and the first thing you looked at had something new and exciting. Yes, everything is new. Everything's new. It's all new. So yeah, I need a little bit more Unity. I think in about 2 months, I'll have enough to mess around with recruiting another scientist. But in the meantime, though, let me go to my construction ship here, and let's go ahead and exploit the rest of these minerals in this system. Nice, nice. I'm new, you're new, everyone's new. All right, and yo, guys, check the drip here. I haven't showed this off yet, but this is one of my. I wore this in a run a while back, but it's from this company that they make these athletic superhero wear kind of like shirts, and they're called Super X or something like that. And so I'll have to maybe give them a shout out or something when I find their name, or share them on the Discord, which you can join and add your custom empires to my game. But yeah, oh, here we go. We got a planet nearby. It's a continental world that is going to be very habitable for my species. And I should have enough Unity now that I can recruit another scientist. Let's see what we got. We got 3 options. We have Mr. I think this is Xavier Vasquez, who has the militarist ethic. How that works with a scientist, I'm not sure. And he also has the scrapper. This gives you an extra 3 alloys per month. We have the archaeologist, who has a extra 10% archaeologist excavation speed modifier. Also militarist. While in the council, leaders provide a 10% ethic attraction. So that's what that's for. So when I recruit these leaders, they're going to provide ethics attraction. And then for this guy, he has a scrapper trait as well. And so in this case, let's look for I might go for the early alloys. And so let's see what happens. Right now my alloys are at 14 per month. We'll select this new leader, and he says, I am here to serve your empire. Tell me what needs to be done, and I will say, yes, I will. Command this science ship, explore the galaxy, Well, first we're gonna start with researching this project here with the cultist ships. And we're gonna see what all that madness is about. And then, you know what? We're gonna start surveying this side of the galaxy next. And we'll plot that course. For this scientist here, we're just gonna continue surveying this Regulus system. And then we'll go in the opposite direction. And so once I get a handful of scientists, I like to kind of just spread them all out in all different ways of the galaxy and have them go opposite ways so that in case we encounter an alien empire that's like right here, I've already started over here instead. And so guys, we got a council agenda that is ready. I can now launch the agenda, the infinite opportunities, and this increases pop happiness by 4%. And so this is going to last for 10 years. There it is. Infinite opportunities. Oh, and the launched modifier increases citizen pop happiness by 10%. And so if we go back to Planet Unity now, we'll see if that changes here in the next month. It hasn't, so interesting. Wonder what's going on there. I wonder if it's my pops. I knew it. The pops straying away from the clerk jobs and now filling in the artisan jobs. And so that's why my consumer goods are out of the negative there. But let's go back to our agenda and let's select a new one. And so for our agendas here, they're going to be over here on the right side. We have our user interface already popped up for our council agendas, and we have a couple of options. Now, I'm just going to look through some of these and see which ones we think would work. We have the display of power, and it says that our neighbors will know we are prepared for war if necessary. And it says here that we will get a max influence from power projections by 0.25. This also decreases war exhaustion gain and increases militarist ethics attraction. When we launch it, it kind of amplifies that a little bit more. We have the evolving society. This increases monthly unity, and it says ideas and theories for new ways to improve ourselves must be discussed. And I'm going to imagine, oh, and pursued with fervor. Or fervor. Yo, Gaming Brain, yes, DLC hype. I'm very ecstatic about this. We're looking at some agendas right now. We just launched our first agenda that is increasing happiness, and now we're trying to look at some of the other ones. I'm sharing what we got here and explaining them as we go through it. The expand the council is the next one, and this unlocks one counselor slot. Nice. Now, one thing I'm seeing here too is that that scientist that we just recruited, he's not on this council here. He's not on the seat. So I see that we have some locked. They're locked seats here, and I'm going to look into how we can maybe get this here in the future. But let's continue going down the agenda here. And so we've looked at the first three agendas. Next up, we have strong on our own, and this gives me some pop growth speed modifiers, decreases trade value a little bit, but increases the xenophobe ethics attraction. I like that. I like going for some pop growth speed as well. It also increases stability. When we launch the modifier, or when we launch this agenda, superior colonies increases colony development speed. Unifying promise, wow, this decreases pop happiness and egalitarian ethics attraction. But once this agenda is launched, it says that it adds approaches to the unifying promise situation, and it gives one random luminary insight effect. Now, ethics-based agendas gain a luminary insight effect for the duration of the unifying promise situation. I feel like you should get some kind of opinion bonus with other empires for your Grand Marshal's glorious mustache. Mustache traits. We need those. Crusade. Oh yes, we did see that Civic Gaming Brain, the Crusade Civic earlier, but we decided to just run with our normal Commonwealth of Man, in this case Commonwealth of Yang origin here. Oh cool, and so now it shows me my launched agendas, and then I have a few unavailable agendas, which we're not going to dive too heavy into these. I want to kind of move through the game a little bit. And so let's look at, let's see, what do we have here? We got a couple of options. I'm thinking we go for that pop growth though. And so strong on our own. This one says that it increases pop growth speed by 5%, decreases trade value, and then increases xenophobe ethics attraction. While this is our initial modifier. Now, once it launches, it's going to add a few more modifiers or just strengthen them in general. And so this is going to take me 184 months before this agenda is ready to launch. Now, I'm kind of curious. I wonder, I'm going to imagine it's probably something to do with like the ruler's level. We got to figure out how to get those agendas passed a little bit faster. All right, so if we go back to our edicts here, right now I only have one edict fortifying the border. Have I seen, it's basically, I have not seen that before, Gaming Brain. Yo, no beta nor, welcome to the stream. Your generic role player from the depths of 40k fandom here to remind you that your emperor, given duty and right, may purge the Xenos, may be loyal and pure in action and thought. Yo, that's quite the introduction. Welcome. Oh, not Betty Nor. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, right now we're looking at agendas, leaders. Oh, we get the faction tab now that is in the government tab. We don't have any factions yet, but once that's up, we'll check it out. Just call you Betty. Right on. Well, Betty, thank you for stopping by today. We're taking a look at Galactic Paragons here. And right now we just launched an agenda, the Infinite Opportunities. It's supposed to increase my happiness, but man, these pops are not too happy right now. We'll get this situated here in a bit with a holo theater once we're able to build one. That should fix that issue. Because yeah, even though I have high stability, the pops are just not too happy. And so let me juggle the holo theater around there and we'll come back to that. And so we just launched an agenda. We just researched some debris from the cultist ships. And yeah, we're figuring out a little bit more info about where these radical priests have come from. All right, so we got our game still going on here. We have 2 science ships. Yo, Montu Plays, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. The Emperor provides. That should be happiness enough, yes. Just the fact that they can breathe on my planets should be more than enough. And yo, here, we gotta give a shout out to Montu Plays Defugel, if you don't mind. Yo, Defugel, my moderator, guys, doing some hard work here. Please give a round of applause to him. He's been giving all the shout outs and all jazz like that. And so much appreciated. But yeah, Montu Plays, welcome to the stream. It is a pleasure to have you here. And if you guys don't know, Montu Plays, if you play Stellaris, it's hard not to know, but Montu Plays makes some awesome content. And so appreciate you hanging out with us today. Let's see here. May the glory of the Emperor shine upon all his loyal believers. Yes, may it do that. Guys, we got a leader trait. This is gonna be the first leader trait that we can add to one of our leaders in game. And Mrs. Lean Futterman here. Let's see what trait options we have. And so we got 3 options that we can pick from leveling up our scientists here. There it is. There it is. Oh, also, hold up. While we have Montu Plays here, we got to give a knighting to him. He just followed the channel as well. Montu, I now grant you the status of Alpha, the energy of Yang, and the ability to delete all elites. Thank you for the follow, and welcome to our Stellaris stream. Holy moly. I might have to clip that. That's the first time I've been able to knight Montu Plays. Wow. But yeah, here we got 3 options between our ruler here that we can level up. And so here, just look at our scientist, our head of research. Aline is a militarist scientist from the continental world of our home planet, Unity, where she previously held the position of politician. And yo, we got another follower here. I have to do it for everyone. RPG, Adri, I also grant you the status of Alpha, the energy of Yang, and the ability to delete all elites. Thank you for the follow and welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Politician, Montu Play says, we got Carefree, increasing anomaly research speed by 45%. Chef's kiss. That is wonderful. That's pretty majestic. Politician, this increases counselor experience gain and faction approval. Wow. That's some interesting stuff. That politician trait, that's kind of nice. And then the mining rush, increasing minerals from jobs by 2.5%. So we got a lot of good options here. Montu says go for politician. I will oblige. Politician it is. And so we will hit okay on that, and boom, Aline has the politician trait. What have I gotten myself into? Those effects are empire-wide as well. Copy that. And so yeah, now, yeah, looking at our politician trait, it says the empire effects as a counselor. The counselor experience gain is going to be increased by 10%. Now, question with this. With the counselor experience gain, does that mean that as our counselor gains more experience, that means we can complete agendas faster? Or am I on the right path there? Am I getting hotter or colder? Because we were looking at the agendas a moment ago. And yeah, I was trying to figure out, like, how do we increase or how do we become more effective with launching agendas faster? That and they get more XP? Oh. Betty says, yo, wait, leaders are crazy now? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Leaders have a lot more going on now with Galactic Paragons. And we're playing with the new origin as well. Just in case, if you guys are just joining as well, we are playing with the under one rule origin, and this starts us off with a powerful legendary leader. And so this is our leader, Grand Marshal Theodore Zuma. And these are all the traits, which if you want to, we have a YouTube channel where we are streaming this at as well. You can check out the origins that we picked. We went into in depth over what we picked before the stream, and you can see that all there. They're wild now, yes. Lots of new traits and perks, and well, maybe not perks, but jazz and all that stuff. Leaders just got a complete new look now, and so this comes out tomorrow, guys. Look, check it out. Lots of good stuff going on here. Let's keep our game going though, and so. We have found a comment. Wonderful. Increases that happiness. Once again, we need as much happiness as we can. And there it is. The amenities are up. Oh, that's because we have a holo theater here now. Cool. So my species, they can now, my humans, my Commonwealth of Yang, they can all watch their Marvel movies in the theaters. We're going to move on to the next system and begin expanding. And the goal is to try to take this cluster for now. You very much like everything you're seeing here. Yo, I'm glad to hear it. Yo, if you want to talk about it, here's the Discord channel. We talk lots of Stellaris and other things like that as well. Now we're gonna go ahead and yeah, if we can get our hands on this system next, look at all those minerals. That is a lot. That is a lot, and I want to utilize all that. And so this is going to be our go-to system next. Planet Unity, I'm going to be keeping my eye on this planet as those jobs begin to drop down. Does the holo theater just play biographies of your ruler on repeat? It sure does. In 5-second intervals, kind of like TikToks. And so just really quick snippets. Really, it's just people scrolling on TikTok of different videos of Mr. Theodore. And so here we have found dark matter right next to us as well. And what in the world? We've codenamed a species the Yankee Bogies. Interesting. Yo, with that's a different name, because I have not yet seen a species codenamed something like that. And so I wonder if that's more species related or name generated related. But Yankee Bogies? Have any of you guys ever heard of species named something like that? Why couldn't it be out already? I know. I was at work just itching to get my hands on this, and I saw people playing it. Yeah, we got Yankees here. Pretty sure that's a name generation thing. Copy that. Purge the Xenos, the Yankee Bogies. All right, so let's find out who these Yankees are, and we are going to begin our first contact. Here we have the Quebec Bogies. Okay. Oh, this is 3 first contacts. Do you know what that means? That means that's some sort of federation. I think we have a federation on our hands here. And so now my species on my homeworld is in an uproar. We're like, what in the Xeno world is going on over there? There is life next to us? And so let's go to our construction ship. We're gonna go ahead and I'm torn right now, because this is gonna be a good system. We're definitely gonna take this. I need the singularity as well. But over here on the right side, we got a nebula. And these systems are very nice to expand to, because you have a lot of modifiers for being in. Actually, hold up. Am I inside of a nebula? No, I'm not. Yeah, the nebula seems to start here. The Broken Skull Miasma. But yeah, we want to expand in this direction as well. Let me go to my shipyard, and we're gonna go ahead and build another construction ship. We're gonna go crazy on the expansion right now. We did start with the expansion tradition. My asthma, there we go. You know how it goes. Let's be xenophobic. It's really in this year, man. If you guys have watched some of my past playthroughs, I usually do not go full-blown xenophobic, and so how long this run will last, we're gonna see. And let's guarantee that by building some more ships here. And so hovering over to my new fleet management tab here, here's our designer. And so this is my current fleet that I have, the Strike Force Pegasus. It can command already 70 ships. That is a lot. We can only hold right now 21 worth of ships, but being able to command 70 ships right off the back is absolutely juicy, all right? And so here we're gonna go ahead and can I not add my laser design? Where are you at? Here we go. All right, so we're gonna add some ships, and let's start by adding my second class as well. And so my first class is the Auto Best design. We'll add about 5 of those, and then I want 5 of the laser classes as well. It says that I'm not gonna be able to afford this just yet. We'll reinforce now, and I'm gonna buy some alloys with all of the energy credits I have. And we'll get some more ships on the way. And so we got 5 corvettes en route, getting ready for all this first contact that we have going on. I got my second construction ship up. Unfortunately, I have not surveyed this system yet. Let's see, I'm pretty sure I have a scientist nearby. Ay. Now I got 350 unity. Let's just go ahead and build another science ship. And so our third science ship will be up. We have another tradition available. Expansion. And so let's go for reach for the stars. The frontiers of our star nation are being pushed ever forward. Soon, nothing in this galaxy will lie beyond our grasp. Now, this is going to decrease that starbase influence cost by 10%. Yes. And that's going to make it cheaper for us to expand across the galaxy here. We'll see what the cost is now to, again, get those borders going here. And let's get our other scientist that's over here as well. I'm going to let them do their own thing for now. In the meantime, though, we have a chance to get this XT-81 singularity system. It has a black hole, but it has even better dark matter. And on top of that, this could be a defensive choke point system. And so maybe later on in the game, we'll be looking to get some defensive platforms up here, protect this area over here. I'm hoping we can get our hands on this in time. It looks like another empire is currently surveying over there. And what is this? Leader pool has been refreshed. This is a alert that I have not seen before, but it says that your empire leader pool has been refreshed. You have new leaders that you can recruit. Nice. And so these are the current leaders that we already have. And then as you scroll down, it'll show you this new tab here, and you can expand it or like make it go away. But now we have new refreshed leaders. That is pretty cool. Pretty good stuff. And so I think right now I have a science ship queued up. We'll wait a little bit later on until, unless we see a really good leader here. Let's see, we have one leader that has the homesteader trait, increasing monthly food output. And another anomaly scientist, anomaly discovery chance, nice. Wow, look at all these new traits. They're not new traits, but they're different types of traits now for your leaders. This is pretty sweet. But yeah, I need scientists right now. And so the scientists I'm seeing right now, I'm just kind of like, yeah, they're good. They're not bad, but maybe by the time we get the science ship up, if there's no new roles, we'll just pick one of them. And maybe we'll select one of the ones that are on the pool right now, because we have discovered a new archaeological dig site. This is the Deja Vu dig. And so we'll look at this dig site when we start it a little bit later on. Usually I wait a little bit until we do some more expansion, until we find some other planets to colonize. In this case here, we have a world that is habitable for my species. It's a size 15, but it'll serve its purpose. And we'll name this world Other World. And so we have Planet Unity, and now we have Other World on the way. Those corvettes are still being made. our fleets are getting a little bit stronger, a little bit more ships added to our fleets. Yeah, they're not bad. It's just it's a little tricky because you can't make friends in the galaxy if you're playing with this xenophobe type empire, or at least it's more of a challenge to make friends with this type of empire. And so we got another first contact going on there. Wow. Yeah, well, this system, everything over here, it looks like we are not going to be checking out. Looks like these empires are all expanding over here, and so we're gonna have to either go in this direction or try and take a few more of systems over here. So wow. Yeah, we're gonna send our construction ship over in this direction instead. And you know what, actually, you know what, we're gonna go ahead and just start mining these systems for now. I'll have one construction ship follow, the other will build and expand our base, or our systems, our borders. All right, so back on planet Unity here, let's check this out. Weasel, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. We do have a planet modifier right now, comet-sided, increasing in happiness as well, and that's good. That's very good. A pop has just grown on my planet, and I wonder if they filled in the clerk job because our amenities have jumped up again. And while we wait, let's go ahead and get a research lab on this planet. It's been far too long since we've had one yet. And then after that, I'll try and build a city district so that we can get another job in our building slots here. But after that, yeah, I think we're pretty solid right now. Let's go ahead and recruit another leader here. And we have 3 scientists. We already checked these 3 out. I'm gonna go for the youngest one, Mr. Axel Vasiliev. And they have the anomaly discovery chance traits, or the effect, and this is for the science ship that they command, increasing anomaly discovery chance. And yo, the leaders are kind of expensive. So this leader costs 97 Unity, and they're gonna cost me 2 Unity per month. And so the more of these I have, the more it's going to cut into the speed that I'm able to unlock traditions. Nice, Betty. All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and start. Let's see, where do we want to go? Yeah, I got to try and survey this system ASAP. So yeah, we're going to skip past here. I'm sending all scientists here so that hopefully, let's see, is this a construction ship? No, it's a science ship, thank goodness. Whew. Whew. So we want the system. Hello there, General Mordaeus. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Guys, if you don't know Old Man Mordaeus and you want to see some Stellaris Galactic Paragons, he was streaming it a little bit earlier on. Can I get this shout out button to work? Please, oh please. Unfortunately, my stream deck's not working right now, Old Man Mordaeus. Actually, it is. Wow. Holy moly, there are so many names here. There are a lot of people in the chat. But it's so cool being able to see all of your names through my stream deck. If I could shout out Old Man Mordaeus, I would. I don't see it. Thank you, Defool. Things are going pretty solid. We've been looking at leaders. We picked the new origin. We are the Commonwealth of Yang. We are trying to set ourselves up for success in conquering the galaxy. It looks like we have encountered some sort of, I'm going to imagine it's a federation, because there's no way this many empires started over here. Either a federation or a overlord. But yeah, we are just getting our game started here. We're only 6 years into this run. We've been looking at the councils, we've been looking at the government tab, tinkering around with the ship design and all kinds of things like that. But yeah, we launched our Infinite Opportunities agenda just to see what it's like to launch that agenda first. Probably one of my favorite games to delve deeper into. Facts. I love this game. I love this game so much. But yeah, we have our legendary leader here that has started with a lot more traits than what we would have had if we picked another type of ruler. Also, the leaders as well. This has been pretty fun to look at too. I like this a lot. We have our main leader, Mr. Theodore Zuma. This guy rocks. Absolutely amazing game. Yes. But yeah, this character is a level 4. He has lots of good traits. Do they start with a destiny trait? Now that I'm not sure. If they do, I'm not seeing it on this tab. But this is all I got right now. That would go well with the Vault of Knowledge. They do. It's the green. Oh, okay, yeah. In that case, oh yeah, it does. It says it right here, Destiny trait. So yeah, guys, we do start with a Destiny trait, Luminary, and this gives me a little extra unity from jobs. 3% at that. And so copy that. That is your destiny trait. And so when you're looking at these icons, keep an eye out. It shows you what traits come from what category. And so it looks like I have a veteran leader trait, a regular leader trait, and a destiny trait. That's pretty cool. Luminary. And so this actually, for this trait, it says that the Unification Wars were a brutal affair, and in the end, Theodore Zuma brought peace and purpose to us all. The Unifier is the living symbol of what our species can achieve and an inspiration to all. Oh, so Old Man Mordea says that the Vaults of Knowledge gives you a building that increases in power for every destiny trait your leader gets. Nice. Very nice. So, what, do you get to, yeah, so this is the trait that I think we picked earlier? Or do you get to pick your destiny trait? Or is it randomly assigned? Because I feel like I don't remember picking Luminary. But yeah, let's keep this game going. And so yeah, right now, here's where we are located in the galaxy on the bottom left side. Looks like we got a little room to expand over here. And so we're gonna have to start working our way. Oh my goodness. This system here is still up for grabs. This could be another cluster for us. And if we can get our hands on this, this could be a nice steal for about 3 other systems as well. And so we already got our science ship here. Still no construction ships yet. It's going to be interesting trying out all the different civic combos. I agree. It's going to be interesting just trying out. Oh, so Luminary was a part of the origin that I picked. Also, Sin, welcome to the stream, Sin Bodo. Yeah, we're looking at the new stuff right now, and man, there's just right now, I'm just kind of going through the flow right now, just seeing how things mishmash together. Yeah, I'm curious to see other players and how. I'm actually kind of curious to see like new meta builds and see what with all of that's going to look like and see how it just changes the shape of the game. Can't wait to play this new DLC, but I have no idea when I'm going to have a chance to have to travel for work. Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, hopefully your week goes by fast, Weasel, so that you can get your hands on this game here because, yeah, just the leaders, man, you can already feel the impact. We just got this game started about 7 years ago, and yo, new world claimed. Says, yeah, so this is pretty much us colonizing a new planet. We are building our colony on it now. This is why I love working from home. I'm jelly. I wish I could work from home. Today at work, I was like, oh, the day is going by so slow. I want to play some Galactic Paragons here today. Actually, I didn't know I was going to be streaming this until today. And so, yeah. Guys, I think we can now go ahead and expand our borders here in the Oli system. And yes, we're going to get it. And so whatever empires are over here in this location, they're going to be upset. That's A-okay. I am not worried about that at all. That sounds like a personal problem. They might have a one system empire. Wow, but we managed to cut them off. And right away, we're going to get our hands on these systems nearby. It still looks like there's no habitable worlds in sight over here, but it's still just nice to have these worlds under our control for now. And for all projects, guys, I'm just going to leave these be for now so that we can continue through the run. We'll come back and research those a little bit later on. I'm also going to wait to expand over here, but I'm going to have my construction ship waiting. That way we can expand over here when the time is right. Right now, I want to focus on the system to the bottom of my borders. For society technology, next up, let's go for the ground defense planning, increasing naval capacity from soldier jobs. And it looks like a leader has leveled up once again. McFugel has a new level here. Let's see what we got. This is my governor right now. And so I'm pretty sure he has the trader. He has the trader trait that increases trade value by 15%. Now we could up that even further and increase that up to 25%. We could go with the mining rush, which it gives us minerals and extra minerals from jobs. That could be good. Or the shipwright. Yes, shipwright it shall be. This gives me an extra 10% ship build speed and ship build cost. And so we'll hit okay on that. And Devugel now has another new trait. Nice. And so if we go back to our leaders here, now we can see, yes, he has 2 more traits. Hey, Channing, yes. Hey, have a good one. And thank you for stopping by today, Devugel. I will holler at you guys later. Yeah, have a good night. All right, so yeah, the Fool now has 2 new traits, or just 1 new trait, but 2 total. And these impact not the Empire as a whole, but just the planet. And so these are just planet effects for those traits. And so there it is. Let's see here. Now we got another tradition as well. Blue laser technology. Good, good. We'll go for administrative AI next to increase that research speed. After that, now that I have that world, or not that world, but that research lab up, that is going to burn into my consumer goods just a little bit. And so let's add another industrial district. And on top of that, we'll get a city district made as well. That way we can get another building slot, just so that we have some room to add more jobs in the future. Just kind of knocking out 2 birds, 1 stone there, and we'll come back to Planet Unity later on. Let me check out Planet's other world. Let's see if there's any features here that we can clear out. Nope. We don't have the tech for it yet, but there are a few planetary features on this planet that we'll want to clear out a little bit later on in the game. Now, I have my construction ship here. We're to go ahead and check out the system next. Let me see what's going on here. Ah, yes, yes. And the AI has a science ship surveying here. We managed to cut them off right now. And we're going to try to continue doing so by claiming these next 3 systems here. All right, and so we're having some close calls with first contact situations. And my leader capacity is full. I'm trying to see what's up with envoys. How does this work now? Oh, hey, so we have Yang and Katharina Boyer. Now, I don't see the envoy icon up here at the top. Okay, yeah, so here it is. So 2 available envoys. That's what this is for. So it shows for your leader capacity. This shows you the leaders that you have. So right now I have 6 out of 6 leaders. Exceeding your leader capacity will add increasingly severe penalties on upkeep and experience gain for all of your leaders. Now, leader capacity can be increased by unlocking certain traditions, technologies, or by reforming your government authority. So be careful when you're recruiting your leaders now in Stellaris Galactic Paragons. Again, it will impact your upkeep and experience gain. And just a heads up, this 2 in parentheses, this is your available envoys. And so I'm pretty sure there will be technology that'll increase that over time. But yeah, it also says that your leader capacity can be increased by unlocking certain traditions, technologies, or by reforming your government authority. And so leaders, and they're both right now waiting to be assigned. We will begin first contact with these freaking aliens that are next to us, that are entering Commonwealth of Yang territory here. Is one of the new traits perpetually tired? Let me check. I'm pretty sure we'll look at all of our leaders here. Oh, cool. And so if you actually click on this tab, you can see just by clicking on the categories, which ones are where. And so, no, your traits are good. No negative traits for you, at least yet. I'm actually curious to see some negative traits as well and see how that impacts the rulers. And so, yeah, over here now, I actually just clicked on Science Ship Automation, and it pulled up the automation settings, and this looks like it's new. And so, you now have the option to select how you want your science ships to explore the galaxy. And so right now, I have explore systems and surveying systems clicked on so that we can do that. But if I wanted them to, yo, Mr. Freak, yes, fancy automation settings. Yes, we're just checking these out now. Welcome to the stream. We've been tinkering and just kind of exploring some of the new features of Stellaris Galactic Paragons. And so far, myself and everyone else that's been in chat seems to be enjoying it. Yo, Shaw, damn Xenos, yes. So the envoys are still a different category. Different category from what, Sin? Right now, it just looks like they're doing their own thing. And see, now it's set to 0, so they're not in that that available envoy category. But I have the envoys. They're not available right now. And so once we finish first contact protocol, I'm sure that number goes back up. But yeah, back to our science ship and the automation settings. The other 3 options that you have are to investigate anomalies, excavate archaeology sites, and research special projects. And so for me, this is actually really nice because Now, like in the early game, I like to have my science ships go out, explore this other systems, survey systems, and things like that. And then I usually like to go through and release my science ships in waves. And so I'll make about 2 or 3 science ships in the early game, send them out, explore the galaxy. Then I'll maybe make like maybe 1 or 2 more science ships, and then I'll have them begin researching projects, excavating archaeological dig sites, and things like that. And so this could be very helpful and just adds a little bit more quality to life in your runs. But for now, I'm going to keep this set to exploring systems and surveying other systems as well. That is a higher priority for me. No more lazy science ships. Yes, I love it. I love it. But yeah, we've been looking at the government tab. This looks absolutely phenomenal. I'm still waiting to get some factions. But yeah, the policy tree or the policy tab and edicts are now combined. Wonderful, wonderful. Not having to click on 4 and 5 different tabs. They combined a couple of tabs. The fleet management, same thing here. Fleet management and ship designer are now a part of one tab as well. And so yeah, a system has been surveyed, and let's see here. It says that my scientists have revealed no traces of, oh, we're looking for an arc, a hyacinth, there we go, a hyacinth in this system that we just finished surveying. And perhaps we will have better luck in one of the other systems. And so this is a part of a situation where we're trying to find other ships that had a similar origin to us. My empire apparently crashed. I wouldn't say crashed, but we had sort of like a massive, think of it as like a sci-fi arc-like ship that landed on a world that had millions of my human species. Over time, it took us time to colonize the planet. Now we've built this empire and we're trying to go back out in space. We've already expanded our borders a little bit here. We have 2 systems already, or we have 2 planets that we've colonized. And yes, science ship automation is free though. Nice. Did I say something that said it wasn't, or are you talking to someone else? Sorry guys, I try to keep up with chat and chatting in my game a lot, and so I might mix up some things. I was wondering how this affected envoys, since technically they are leaders. Oh, okay, my bad. I see what's going on now. Yeah, and so, yeah, guys, outside of that, let's go back to our planet Unity here.
Tracking spaceborne life form.
Once again, another first contact here. Oh my goodness, nice. All right, I was just hoping it was not up in this top area anymore. I wonder if the hives, the progenitor hive origin does anything to the council, since they have more autonomy. I do know that I think the council has their own, or I think the hive species do have their own council. Same with the machines. I think it's kind of like splinters of the consciousness. They have nodes. Okay. Mr. Free can answer these questions better than I can. And so unless I play with the origin, I can help you guys out a little bit better. But right now I'm only playing, whenever I try out a new origin, I always have to play with just regular like human species. There's something about like Stellaris and other like sci-fi games where if you have the option to choose aliens or humans, I always just have to go with the humans, because I like to see how a human species would react to alien species in the game. And so here we have the Victor Bogey's first contact, hostile aliens we've made first contact with. We're gonna check them out, see what's going on, and figure out why they're hostile. Humanity first, facts. Exactly, especially for role-playing purposes. Humanity has to come first. And so let's go ahead and start surveying these systems over here. Whenever I have a couple of science ships, like in this case here, only 3, sometimes I'll have them just expand, or not expand, but survey where I want them to survey at first. And so in this case here, I thought I had another construction ship. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, so let's go for this system next. I'm just trying to make it more challenging for other empires to expand right now, especially this cluster here. And on top of that, we're playing in a small galaxy too. And so one cool thing that I like to do is if I find another empire early on, in this case, I see that I have a couple of first contacts going on, I'll always build my systems right at them. And so guys, we got a new founded colony here. Planet Otherworld is my second world, my first world that I've colonized outside of my home system. And here we have a sort of different looking situation. It's called Guidance. And it says that the new cities built on our newly colonized Otherworld planet are a sight to behold. Through grit and determination, the colonists have managed to thrive on a new world. Human citizens on Otherworld decided to show their loyalty by erecting a monument to honor Grand Marshal Theodore Zuma. And this is my ruler that they are honoring here. They've built this monument for him, or they've begun building it. And yeah, it's going to, it says here, the event Otherworld celebrates, and this happens in 180 days to a year. Cool. And so colonizing your world spawns this little event here. Nice. And so we got 3 options though. So yes, I'm going to let them work on it. I could grant them additional funding, but right now I don't have the resources for it. Actually, we could change that. Yes. I'm going to have them go ahead and I'm going to grant that additional funding to increase my ego even further. And so, yeah, we're going to, it says here that Grand Marshal Theodore Zuma will personally help the construction process. It's like, yes, build the statue, take some more resources, and make it look beautiful. And so we're just going to see what happens when we grant them some funding. And sweet. And so going back to Planet Otherworld, let's check out what's going on here. Newly fresh world. Okay, it appears that I need to recruit another leader. But the thing is, guys, is my leader pool is pretty full. And Defugul is currently governing another planet. And so it says here that if I exceed my leader capacity, I don't want these severe penalties, but it will penalize the upkeep and experience gain for my leaders. And so I think for now, we might just leave this be. And see, this kind of I'm starting to feel the weight of having so many science ships versus having governors of planets. I think over time, though, I might switch my scientist from commanding ships once we have pretty much nothing to survey and all projects have been researched. Might have to cut back and use our leaders to govern our worlds later on. But yeah, those leaders, guys, especially in the early game, you're really gonna have to juggle and figure out where you want to assign them to. And so on Planet Otherworld here, we're gonna go ahead and get started on building some jobs here. But holy moly, yeah, talk about being torn in between a dilemma here, where you should assign your leaders to. Let's start by building a city district first, and then we'll get maybe what do I need? Let's go for another research lab. Why not? Let's get some more tech here, and we'll come back to that world a little bit later on. But nice. Again, yeah, keep an eye on your leaders here. In the meantime, though, let's go to the situation here, see what's going on. I think I need to have a militarist fleet in orbit of this. I have Radical Priest in my systems. Missing orbitals. What in the world is this? What in the world is this? And so, guys, just one system away from one of my borders here, it says that Helido is missing planets. That's a system right here. What? What is going on? So all calculations point to the existence of several more celestial bodies, yet they are nowhere to be found in all this, in the system behind me right now. Now, sensors have been recalibrated and numbers rechecked, but the theory stands disproven by reality. We have marked the missing planetoid's position on our star charts. Perhaps a closer scan of the systems could reveal more. And so, yeah, the system now has an anomaly in it, and we're going to see what's going on. But we'll come back to this for a little bit later on. We'll come back to the anomaly after we survey this system. But I am curious what's going on here. What in the world is going on? Now, we have another leader level that we can add here, or another new trait. Mr. Xavier Vasquez here has an option. And so right now he has the Scrapper trait. Now, this is sweet because you can upgrade the Scrapper trait again to a level 2 Scrapper, increasing those monthly alloys. And man, I would love to have even more alloys. Let's check out what else he has. The Carefree trait and the Charismatic trait. All these are so good. Decreasing Edict Fund and increasing your Edict Fund, or decreasing Edict Upkeep and increasing Edict Funds. I gotta go for the Scrapper though. I want some more alloys. And so Scrapper 2, can I select this? There it is. scrapper too. And so that's going to add more alloys to my economy here. We're gonna keep at this first contact protocol situation as well. But nice, yeah, the leader upgrades, the new traits added to your leaders, that's gonna be really fun to mess around with. All right, and so yeah, we're gonna continue. I'm not gonna expand over here just yet. Still haven't found any AI up here or any first contacts, but as soon as we do, I'm going to zip through these systems and expand my borders as much as I can. I stopped all expansion over here. Some of the new general traits are yo. Interesting. Mad you say. Mad you say. Speaking of leaders, we just got a new refreshment in our leader pool once again. As in traits for generals. Oh. Huh. It's funny you say that because my Grand Marshal here is an admiral. Oh, this is for generals though. I actually don't have any, I have the option to recruit generals. I'm just worried if I go over that capacity, how badly it's going to hurt. You know what? I think I do need more generals though. Jeez Louise, look at Julia here with 3 traits. Holy moly. What? I wonder, so do the older, look at this, another 3 traits. Oh, so this is the first negative trait we've seen of this game. Clara Morty. They're not super useful, but some of the traits will give you resources for successfully invading. What? What? Wow, plus 20% army morale. Just kind of skimming through some of the general classes here. Or take pops as slaves automatically? Dude, that is incredible. Jeez Louise. Wow, well, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to keep my eye on some generals here in the future. Logic Mage 3, thank you for the follow. Logic, I now grant you the status of Alpha, the energy of Yang, and the ability to delete all elites. Thank you for the follow, and welcome to our Stellaris stream. We are playing and taking a first look at Galactic Paragons here. We're looking at some new features right now. Mr. Freak is, showing and giving me all the good details about traits and things like that and things I should be looking out for. This is excellent. Very nice. And so, yeah, right now this is my Admiral. He has no orders, but yeah, it shows the orders and things that they are doing right now. In this case, a lot of my leaders are surveying. In this case, we have Governor Mick Fugel here governing a planet. My Admiral, of course, I'm not going to have him doing anything right now. There's not really any hostile ships nearby. And then my main ruler, Mr. Theodore Zuma, is ruling from Unity. And so we got to keep him safe at all cost. Outside of that, we got plenty of alloys right now. I'm going to go ahead and build my first starbase here. I'm going to upgrade this. There we go. And I'm just going to check through here and see if we have any new starbase modifiers. Everything looks pretty natural. Outside of the army, maybe we could squeeze in one army here. And so we'll build one of those. We'll see what happens. And again, oh, no. This is just I thought we had a leader that was leveling up. It's just our leader pool has refreshed, and you'll be seeing that new alert throughout your game now, unless you change it in the settings. All right, and so back over here that we're still just waiting, we have another anomaly. Oh, this is the missing planets anomaly. And so that's what we were just looking at. This is a relatively hard situation to research. And so we're going to come back to this a little bit later on. We'll leave it be for now. I'm going to survey this system next, and then we're going to see what's going on with the missing planets that are in this system.
Construction complete.
Speaking of armies, being able to set up groups in advance is going to be so nice. Very nice. Very nice. And so, I think this is is this it? Yeah, so. Oh yeah, we're still looking for this other Ark ship that may have other humans on it. We don't know if that ship maybe crashed into another planet, whether they were able to successfully colonize another world, but it says that my scientist has managed to isolate a residual ion trail in the Estenda system that is identical to the one that was pronounced by the Chrysler engines. It must have originated from the hyacinth. There we go. I butcher that word so bad. I'm sorry. Although the faint ion trail is over a century old, our science officer has managed to track it to an outbound trajectory towards the previously uncharted star. We have entered its coordinates into the situation log. And guys, it is a little toasty here. I'm going to let my camera rest for a bit before we continue this run here. I'm just going to turn my camera off for a second. But we're going to continue the stream here with more Galactic Paragons. Hang out with me for a second before the camera will be back on in a moment. And so outside of that, yes, we are getting closer to finding this Ark-like ship. Where it is located, I'm not sure. I'm starting to wonder now, could it be some of these other planets nearby, some of these first contact situations we have going on? Could it be related to those ships here? And we have our next tradition available. This is going to be the second tradition, and I'm going to add this to, let's see here. Let's go with the courier network. This is going to decrease empire size from systems and planets when we select it, just like it did before. We've got a first contact situation going on here, and I'm not going to nab any aliens for closer investigation just yet. I'm trying, I would rather have my fleet be a little bit stronger before we do some. Screw it, we're doing it. Nab the aliens. This three-headed species, we're gonna see what's going on with them. And then we're gonna go back over here to our fleet management. Let's add some more ships. All right, so it looks like right now I can build just about 3 more ships. Maybe 4 if we want to cut it. Oh, okay, I can build about 5 more ships. We'll reinforce all of those and get that military ready for action. And here it is, the Commonwealth of Yang celebrates. Nice. Every state-owned screen in the Commonwealth of Yang interrupts its scheduled stream to broadcast an official communication from other world. This is the second planet I have colonized so far in this game, and my ruler stands in front of a veiled monument. Today, we have made history. Never before has our species realized a grander achievement. With my guidance, with your hard work, no obstacle shall stand in our way. The colonists of other world wanted to honor me, but today all are honored equally. United, we triumph. And so united. And now I have gotten an extra 5% citizen pop happiness, an extra 10% unity from jobs, and for 2 years, I'll have the positive media coverage on this planet, increasing happiness by 10. And so united it is, united it shall be. Otherworld has plenty of amenities. Now we just need more jobs. This planet has more amenities than my homeworld does right now. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. And so here on Planet Unity, we have a city district on the way, and here in a moment, my building slot is going to open. And that's it. That's interesting. First landfall being more of a grand event, yes. And in this case here, I wonder if it's tied to, I don't know if it's tied to the origin or not, but yeah, I'm curious to see if it's because my ruler has that origin here under one rule. I wonder if that's applied to that or if that's going to be a regular thing for all rulers in game now. Okay, and so we have finished surveying systems over here. I'm going to help my scientist friend out, and we're going to start surveying over here as well. And actually, this scientist would be the perfect scientist to research that anomaly and see why there are missing planets in this Halido system. And so we'll be sure to scope out that situation and see what's going on in just a bit. And for my construction ship here, we're going to take this last system, and I think we should be good expanding here for now. I see a ship. I see another alien science ship. I believe that's a science ship. It sure is. And we're going to go ahead and start expanding in this direction as well now. Actually, I need about a few more alloys. 50 should be fine. And let's do it. Expand the base. Wonderful. And so here we have a distress signal. All right, and we'll go ahead and begin that situation a little bit later on. We have a natural wormhole as well. Wonderful, wonderful. That's up here. And here we have it. A faction has been founded.
Construction complete. System reconnaissance completed.
All right, and then on top of that, we got a base too. So first things first, let's go back. And I want to check out the new faction tab. Let me see where. I think it would be in our, not our government. Oh yeah, it is in our government tab. So here's the factions. Nice. And I don't know, me personally, I feel like this looks clean. It's solid. And so now we have our approval rating. It's set at 92% right now for the first faction that we have, which is known as the Human Primacy Party. We have 100% support from all citizens, and we have 15 supporters right now. They show your issues here on the left side. And right now, the only issue that we have for this faction, it looks like they feel like they're not being represented on the council. And so we need to have a ruler or counselor of their ethic will please this faction. And so, yeah, while this faction's here, we're gonna go ahead and promote the faction. Since we are supporting a lot of their issues, I feel like we would benefit from supporting them right now and getting some extra unity as that faction begins to grow. Now, I'm going to go back to my fleet manager here, and let's see what's going on with the ships here. So I got the Strike Force Behemoth. I'm going to see if it merges with my other fleet, and it sure can. Nice. A new ship is there, and here I have an army. A transport fleet, so that's pretty good as well. Let's go to our situation tab here. This is the first time we've looked at this before. But yeah, the situation tab looks pretty solid. Where is the Fist of God? This is the cultist situation we got going on. We have a hostile ship in my home system right now that we need to research, and I need one military ship to be in orbit in order to research that. And so I'm going to grab one of these guys now. Actually, I got a military ship right in my home system right now. We're going to send them in orbit of that fleet. And now let's go back to our contacts, our situation tab here. And we're going to go ahead and research the cultist ship and board it. Now, next up, engineering technology. We got powered exoskeletons. We're going to jump back over to the engineering technology tab. And for here, I'm starting to see that my resources are taking a slight dive. That's A-okay though, because we're gonna go with 0G refineries. I'm gonna keep that economy nice and strong. I just tried to close the situation log on instinct. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And here we've captured some aliens. Oh, no. It says that a brave team of covert special forces have escaped our territory with a captured cargo vessel they intercepted, and though the operation went without a hitch and our operatives were able to escape without pursuit, it is possibly too much to hope for that the victor Bogies remains ignorant to our actions. And so now we have the option to interrogate the hostages, and yo, we got a new follower here. And so let me go ahead and knight Pumpkinhead. Yo, Pumpkinhead, thank you for the follow and welcome to our Stellaris stream here. I'm Alpha Delete and I'm trying to get my camera working, and there it is. Pumpkinhead, I now grant you the status of Alpha, the energy of Yang, and the ability to delete all elites. Thank you for the follow and welcome to our Stellaris stream where we are trying to, well, we've just now captured some Xenos and we're gonna interrogate the hostages. See what's going on. Oh, and they're cats. Could this be the battle cats? Excuse me, guys. Wow, Pumpkinhead, welcome. Yeah, and so we're playing the new Galactic Paragons DLC here, and we're just kind of finding new situations and things like that. But holy moly, we're starting to expand as well. We've kidnapped some cat species, and now we are boarding the cultist ship. And it says though the survivors offered stiff resistance, our boarding party was able to secure several prisoners from the disabled cultist starship. Nice. Now, from then, we have learned that this conspiracy goes far deeper than we initially suspected. The agents of the Fist of God include several flag officers of high-ranking officials within our own governments. Uh-oh. And so mass arrests are being made on my homeworld planet Unity, and all assets belonging to this cultist have been seized. However, several of their starships they have built in secret remain unaccounted for, and the upper echelons of the cult's leadership have vanished. We have picked up faint ion trails leading to several outlining systems. And so now we're going to pursue this terrorist nation of some sort. And on top of that, we have the Military Officers Association faction that has just formed. And let's go take a quick look at that. And so going back to our society, not our society management, our government tab here, we got first contact with 1, 2, 3 empires here. Uh-oh, what do we have? Let's take a quick look at our factions here before we go into that. And yeah, we're going to continue supporting the Human Primacy Party because the Military Officer Association has more issues that we are not obliging to. And so now the Human Party wants me to declare war on an empire. Let's see who we've discovered. Aw, look at that. We have Ruthless Capitalists. We'll salute them. Then we have Honor-Bound Warriors. Hello. And next up, we have the Whisker Warriors, aka the Battle Cats. Our faction's more important now. I think they're just kind of more of the same. Whoa, so I can't say we salute you. We'll say we shall properly greet you in Battle Cats. Battle Cats, we'll see if you live to the name. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. All right, now we can see their borders. Ah, yes, yes. And they're gonna close their borders to us right away. Okay, that's how we wanna play this game. And see back up here, my leader capacity, that number in the parentheses, that lets me know that I have 1 envoy available. Let's build a spy network. So here we have it. Their relative encryption is routine. But yes, the Battle Cats are in our game now. And we are both very, I'm going to imagine, hostile towards each other. Let's go to our first contact tab, or let's go to our contacts tab. Where are you, contacts tab? I know I saw you before. No. Are you gone? Hello, goodbye, my old friend. Is there no more contacts tab for us again? Oh, here it is, contacts, F10. There we go. Wait, that's not F10. There we go, F10. Okay, so just my contacts tab. I'm so used to it being up a little bit higher. Here we have it. So the Whisker Warriors hate us. And I can imagine why. They're probably upset that we just canceled their stream here to play some Galactic Paragons today. They are a belligerent empire. All right, so now that we got these guys contacted and we know a little bit more about them, right away, I'm going to go ahead and build as many mining stations as I can. We're going to go to our government here. And right now we have the strong on our own agenda. We're going to shift some things around here. Actually, hold that thought. I thought there was something more militaristic that we could go for, but negative Ghost Rider. We're going to switch that up. Let's go to our edicts here. So expansionist, I'm going to keep for now. Actually, all this stuff I'm going to keep for now, but in the future, though, we may be switching more to either isolationalist or belligerent. Probably belligerent. But yeah, we'll wait until we continue expanding here some more. Fortunately for me, I got a base made right here. And right away, I'm going to go to my... I don't have any alloys. Not enough alloys yet. And so we got some work to do. Let's go to our planets here. And let's start moving some things around. And so starting with this commercial zone, we are going to right away replace that with a research lab. And you know what? Let's sell the food. Buy some more minerals. And maybe let me see what other world is looking like. This planet has a research lab on the way as well. We got a spy network going with the Whisker Warriors. They are already making claims on my system that has a black hole in it. We've interrogated we've interrogated one of the Battle Cats, and we got some quantum theory technology progress to research from them. Nice. The early game choke point alloys, yes. Big yes. And so let's start by building a... do I want to go with a stronghold? Nah. You know what? I might just go for another research lab. Either that or alloys. We'll just go for industrial district. We'll figure it out along the way. So one of my scientists has leveled up. I believe this is the second time now. Yeah, because we gave them the politician trait, And now, you know what? Let's go for the... I'm going to jump over to Carefree so that we can get that extra anomaly research speed modifier as well. That is a nice boost right there. 45% anomaly research speed. Epic. And so that's a new trait that has been added to my scientist the second now. And yeah, this Whisker Warrior Empire, I'm afraid. I'm a little afraid.
Complete.
Because they are making some serious claims right now. I would prefer getting some more alloys here. And so I'm wondering if, you know what? Let's go to our home world here. And when I get enough enough minerals, we're going to start generating more alloys here. And so again, we have searched another system, but still no sign of the human Ark ship, wherever it may be. We will keep an eye on it. Let's go ahead and research this project here. This is the unknown origin, and it says that the material composition of this asteroid differs significantly from its neighbors. It likely has a different origin than the other bodies of this asteroid belt and should be investigated more closely. All right. And then on top of that, we have some new research here. Let's go up here to physics. And next up, I probably feel a little bit more comfortable getting my hands on some more energy credits. And so let's go for field modulation next. Since we already have the technicians, it'll increase their output by 20%, and it'll increase energy from star-based constructions as well. All right, so after that, let's go to our construction ship here. And again, more expansion underway. I'm going to probably try to go for this system next if we can get it. And that'll give me access to all of these other clusters here. But yeah, so far, so good. Oh, and we have found the Radical Priest, the Cultist Marauders. Ah, and they're blocking me right now. Fortunately, though, I've been building some ships here. Let's send our Admiral, Mr. Bao Zhao here to attack the cultist ships and get those guys out of our way here. We need to expand, and we are not going to let these bands of rebels get in our way. Actually, they're not rebels. They're sort of like terrorists to my empire. Okay, and so outside of that, yeah, everything's looking pretty solid right now. We got our, let me see what my ruler's looking like. And he is, he's still got a long way to go before he levels up again. Slowly but surely, though, he's starting to level up. But yeah, looking pretty good. I cannot wait to level this character up right now. Oh man, but yeah, we are getting closer to launching our next agenda. We have 50 more months to go, and our xenophobe ethics attraction is going to skyrocket. Our encryption is going to go up, as well as the pop growth speed. So can't wait to get that agenda popping. The Whisker Warriors are declaring us a rival now.
Science Division.
I say excellent, but I'm a little afraid to do this. We're going to declare them a rival as well. But their fleet is overwhelming compared to us, and probably because they have a federation. Now, guys, we got a new looking technology here. This is the linguistic. I can't even say the word right now. Linguistics. I have a brain fart right now. I can't say the word. I can hear it the right way in my head. I just can't say it. But yeah, new tech here. This grants me a lump sum of influence. It allows for the renowned leaders to appear, and first contact discovery speeds increased by 20%. It also unlocks a starbase building, the Interstellar Recruitment Office. Excellent. And so in due time, we will be able to complete that. New tech, there it is. And again, we have one scientist that is the head of research that is over all of the technology here. Uh-oh, and so the Battle Cats are about to declare war on us. How ironic would it be if they ended up ending this game? And here we just found another new system here. We're gonna see what's going on with this. It's linguistic. I can't say that part. Linguistic. I can't say the word. I'm gonna have to look it up later on and figure out how to talk today, guys. All right, and so yeah, right away, we're gonna research this system, see what's going on. This is not good. The battle cats are about to declare war on us. I'm going to try and get another base built up. Technology. Are you saying that's what we need? Because if so, I agree. We need more tech. We need more ships. Let's go to our shipyard here. And so fleet manager it is, and right away, I'm going to build as many ships as I can right now. Reinforce all, and we'll come back to that later on. The cultist fleet has been destroyed. Excellent. And so I'm going to pause the game again here because I want to move my ships back to our borders here, and we got to prepare for war. The battle cats are declaring war on me right now. Fortunately for us, we lost no ships in that battle. The cultists lost all of their ships. Oh my goodness, I was not expecting battle this fast. And we have found another potentially habitable world. Here we have a size 22 desert world. May not be 100% habitable, but just habitable enough. Let's go to our planets here. We have 3 jobs available on planet Unity. I'm going to build a stronghold now. I need it. I need alloys too. I need a lot. So before we do that, let's go for some of our other resources. I want to jump ahead of myself. When I fill up my naval cap, then I'll start adding some of those other jobs here. But for now, let's go for some more alloy production. And then on planet Otherworld, since we are building an alloy foundry, that is going to cut into some of my minerals. And so let's go ahead and just get a jump start on some of those right now, kind of to counter out the loss that we have, or that we're going to get here. And so a mining district it shall be. This is going to produce 11 minerals. That helps with the loss we're going to get. Planet Unity as well. Let's maybe squeeze in a industrial district, if I can. Yeah, I don't even have enough right now to buy any more alloys. Man, that is a bizarre pronunciation. I know, I can't even say. Jwistux. I can't say it. I just can't say it. It's my brain is just scrambled right now. You know, in cartoons when like a character's confused and it shows like little scribbly lines right now. When I hear that word, it makes my brain do that. All right, so does the bonus from sector governor stack with planetary governor bonuses? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna build this. I gotta remember to build this district here. So I'm gonna have to wait. I don't have enough resources for it just yet. Does the bonus from sector governor stack with planetary governor bonuses? So from what I know about governors right now is that, so say for instance here on my first planet, this is Mr. McFoogle. I believe that his traits only impact, better yet, let's just go to our leaders. Let's get it there. So for my governor here, he's only governing planet Unity. Now these are the traits that he has, and they only impact the planet. So his shipwright trait, okay, yeah, Mr. Freak confirms. I believe it's only for the planet. It'll come to you in your sleep. I hope so, Yurio. But yeah, for shipwrights, it says here, right there, that the traits that this governor has is going to be a planetary effect, or a planet effect. And so only on that planet. And that's why in the early game, so what I noticed early on is that your leaders, you only can have, you can have more than 6 leaders, but if you go over your leader capacity, like we were saying before, it's going to add some major penalties. Here it says increasingly severe penalties in that case. This is why I'm trying to stay under the leader cap. If I go to my other world, you'll see that I don't have a governor on it, but I do have 3 scientists. And so that's where you're gonna have to kind of juggle things around a bit. And so you have to decide, do you want to go with more scientists in your early game? Do you want to colonize planets and have leaders on them in the early game? It all depends on what you want. Do you want to say, yo, screw the leader cap, I'm going over it, damn the penalties? Linguistics, is that it? Linguistics. I'm trying, I'm sorry guys. I can't do it. Also, Mr. Freak says the governor's traits will affect its planets. The governor's level will affect the planet in this sector. So yeah, they brought back leader caps. See, I don't know if I was playing Stellaris when they had leader caps in the beginning. I mean, it might have been so long that I started that I can't remember. Thank you, Terrible Hamster. Everyone's trying to help me now say linguistics. 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 I'm still going to forget it after a bit, but I'm going to practice that word off stream here so I can stop butchering it. That's the one. Linguistics. There it is. Linguistics. Linguistics. Nice. Learning words with Alpha Yang Delete. Linguistics. So guys, yo, we got war on the way. Will we survive? I'm not sure. Look at the name of this species. Yo, we did it, chat. We sure did. Round of applause, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for helping me pronunciate that word. Yo, what in the world? The Yarrow-Reachian society has been encountered. This is the first pre-FTL species we have encountered in this run so far. That's a fun name. Alphabet Yang Delete. I love it. I love it. That's wonderful. We got another tradition. Yes. Yo, guys, I'm jumping ship here. We went from expansion, and I'm going straight over to supremacy. And it says here that the future of this galaxy belongs to those who are strong enough to seize it. This is going to unlock a new agenda, military buildup. It's going to increase my naval capacity and my army damage. And yes, that's it. Oh, sure, you could say that word.
Ding, ding,
Zoe
ding.
Monroe, yo, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for that subscription. Hopefully you are doing wonderful. If I can do this correctly, I'm going to try to give you a shout out here. I got a shout out button on my stream deck. But yo, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. How are you doing? How is your Monday going? Holy moly. Holy moly. And guys, yo, back to All May More Days. We got that shout out button going for him. I think it takes a second, Zoe, for your name to pop up on my stream deck. But again, thank you so much, guys. If you don't know Zoe Monroe and Old Man Mordaeth, yeah, we got the Mordaeth family in here. But guys, thank you for stopping by. Well, look who it is. All right, guys. So yeah, I'm jumping ship. We're going from the expansion tradition tree over here to the supremacy tradition tree. We got to go full blown military savviness here. And let's check out a new agenda here. Are you well? Oh, thanks, friend. Yes, I am doing pretty solid right now. It is hot. It is dewy. It is a little stewy where I live at right now. That sounds kind of gross, but no, it's starting to warm up here. And so with me playing this hardcore game right now, I mean, not hardcore, it's a fun game. We're playing some Stellaris this evening. We're playing, I got the chance to stream some early access content here for Galactic Paragons, which releases tomorrow. Thankful to the Stellaris guys there. They provided me with an early look here at this run. But yeah. What is the rating on the stream? I thought it was a family stream. It covers Zoe's eyes in here. It is hot though. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm wearing a full sleeved drip here to match my Commonwealth of Yang Empire. Let's get it. And so yeah, this run here, yeah, we're just showing off some of the new features that are coming to Stellaris tomorrow. Old May Mordaeth did the same earlier today with his Galactic Food Services Empire. I'm running with the Galactic community, or the Galactic, I'm saying Galactic right now. The Commonwealth of Yang. And it's so funny because the run that I just ended, I had to cut it a little short because of just time constraints and projects that I'm working on the side. That same empire has now spawned, and the battle cats are trying to destroy me now. And so that has forced me to jump my traditions, and oh, my admiral has now gained a bad trait here. He's lethargic. What? And so Bao Zhao has got a negative trait. His military fleet effects are going to decrease evasion and decrease sublight speed, both by 5%. My mother, who said Yang was her ex-husband to be. That is great. Well, tell Mother Mordaeth I am very flattered. But yeah, also tell her we have a galaxy to conquer right here. And so, oh, I'm feeling like I'm blushing so hard right now that I'm starting to sweat. Whew. The Battle Cats, guys, they're out for vengeance. They were like, you ended our game early. We are going to wreck your Galactic Paragons. So you think there's a negative trait limit? I sure do hope so, because we just got one. Our first negative trait of the stream of Galactic Paragons here, and Mr. Bowzow. It looks like Tyson Chandler, a basketball player that I don't know personally, but I know of. Yeah, he has that trait there. And so, unfortunate, but hey, it's bound to happen. His mother, it's are you? She's, what has she said? Oh, that's great. Yeah, we got to make Motherboard Day the leader in one of our games. Uh-oh, and we have found the Hyacinth. It says the Great Ark ship is parked in a stable orbit over a world that we are surveying. What? No power signatures have been detected from within its hull, and we are not picking up any distress beacons. An armed boarding party should be sent to investigate the ship's interior. Gear up, lads. It's time to board this Ark-like ship. Where's this located? Oh, and then we have cultist marauders as well. Wait, were they cultist marauders or what's going on? Yeah, and so here it is. I don't know if I'm butchering this right, but I think it's the Hyacinth. There it is. This mysterious ship we are trying to board. Older man, more Death. I love it. Yeah, this is I feel like this is a new ship design right here. And so yeah, this is, we're going to be boarding this here in a bit if we can. I mean, man, and these are actually, is this a part of the Cultist Marauders? What? The Cultist Marauders are here as well. What is that all about? And so that's going to actually prevent me from being able to research this. Hey, old man, okay, yeah, for sure, guys, heads up. I forgot to mention, I should have tagged spoilers in my game too, but we are looking at some story stuff that is happening right now in this game. The Hyacinth here, a new ship design, glorious, absolutely glorious. Wow. And yeah, the cultists are right next to it though, so we got to be careful. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and start some expansion. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and build some mining districts down here for a bit, and I'm going to continue expanding up here instead. Now for my science ship right here, I do have some debris in the system, but I think right now surveying over here is going to be more important so that I can secure this system and make it a choke point. A defensive choke point at that. I'm going to lurk mode, but I'm going to be listening while I make dinner alpha. Ooh, what are you making for dinner, Zoe Monroe? Because the dinner sounds phenomenal right now. Keep being your rad self, and right back at you, Zoe. Let me see if your name has popped up in my stream deck here, because I would love to give you a shout out. I see on my, sometimes when I get on my Twitch, just to like look at stuff from my past streams, I'll see like a shout out when I'm not streaming, and I always see that Zoe Monroe's giving me a shout out while I'm offline. And so, yeah, I appreciate that a bunch. There it is. There it is. The stream deck coming in clutch. Check her out, Zoe Monroe. Generally stoked. Maza and roasted red peppers. Mmm. Yo, don't do this to me right now, because I'm so hungry. So hungry. That sounds delicious. Well, have a wonderful dinner, Zoe, and if I don't holler at you later on in the stream, have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you guys for stopping by as well. Okay, and so yeah, guys, right now we are... Oh, well, I was going to say we were preparing for war, but it is here already. Declaration of war. Declaration of war. Guys, this is our Galactic Paragons, our Stellaris Galactic Paragons first stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by today, whether you're watching this on YouTube or on Twitch. We are going to continue this stream tomorrow when this DLC releases, and we're going to see what goes on. I cannot believe it. The Whisker Warriors have declared war on us in this game, and so we ended this run before. They are back with a vengeance. Let's see who is streaming today. I kind of want to keep this run going with more folks that are playing some Stellaris today, and so I'm going to see if anyone is playing Stellaris right now. Ooh, I see a few people here. Let's go with, I see a streamer I haven't streamed before, or done a raid for before. They're playing Stellaris. Oh wait, this person's playing just they're still playing the other one. I'm gonna do a raid for the Rin Rabbit here, who's playing Galactic Paragons here. Guys, give it a second. You're gonna get this raid all situated here, and I'm gonna send you guys off on a wonderful start to your weekend, or to your week, I'm sorry. Let's see if we got this right. All right, there it is. All right, guys, the raid for Rin Rabbit has begun. They are playing some Stellaris Galactic Paragons as well. I'm Alpha Yang Delete. Tomorrow, I will be back at 7 p.m. Eastern Time Zone, and we are going to see if the Commonwealth of Man can survive this war against the Battle Cats. Until then, Alpha out. See you guys later, and enjoy Galactic Paragons.